Wow. That one had some power behind it as Brooklyn Vanderstelt just went in defense mode, and that ball ended up practically in the lobby here at the MacArthur Center. 18-17 lead for the Mustangs. Now the Mustangs with an opportunity. Killeen, the quick set to Cook. Point Mustangs. Ball drops. And it's a 2-point lead. And now a timeout called by Jennifer Denham, as the Mustangs now lead it 19-17 here in Game 3. We mentioned how tomorrow night Arizona Christian will be traveling up to Santa Barbara to take on Westmont. Actually, that's tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock start time. And then they'll be back home next week on the 23rd, back in Fultz Memorial Gymnasium. They'll be hosting Hope International. And then on the 27th, 1 week from tomorrow, Biola will come in to take on the Firestorm. Biola ranked number 6 in the most recent poll. And let's kind of review that poll here for just a second while we've got an opportunity. The national poll, 3 different teams from the Golden State Athletic Conference are in the national top 25 in the NAIA Division I, with Concordia ranked number 3, Biola 6, Vanguard 17, Westmont getting some votes for the top 25, as is the Masters. Mustangs last year making it to the quarterfinals of the national tournament, finishing ranked 6th in the country. Back on the action. This is DeAngelis. Saved by Haley Warden. Killeen back set to Beckendum, but saved by Bailey. Beckendum, the set to DeAngelis, blocked. Firestorm have improved their blocking abilities tremendously. And that one goes out. It hit the antenna. And so the point will go to the Firestorm. They now trail by 1 here in Game 3 as Jenny Thompson to serve. Killeen back setting to Beckendum. And I believe that was a facial. Haley Warden taking that one on the chin, and she is feeling it. She is a little shaken up right now. Beckendum has some power. Oof. Jennifer Denham just off court, taking a look. They're checking to see if she's bleeding on her nose. Wow, Haley Warden really took a hit. And you know what? They're asking for the trainer to come. You know what? Alan Vince just did a very classy move. He looked up and said that he would call a timeout if need be. And the blood is just now starting to come out, unfortunately, for Haley Warden. The trainer has come over. That was a delayed reaction, so she's trying to stop that. But again, I just want to go back to what Alan Vince was doing. He came over and he was willing to call a timeout so that Haley Warden can get herself squared away and back under control. And instead they said, let's call the trainer over so that's not a timeout. And so as they attend to Haley Warden, she's going to be fine. But Aubrey Beckendum showing the power that she has. We talk a lot about Beckendum and what a great setter she is. 2 years ago as a freshman, she was the NAIA Freshman of the Year. Last year, all conference as a setter. She is 5th in the conference in setting this year, averaging 7.32 assists per game. Obviously number 1 for the Mustangs. But as a hitter, she is really distinguishing herself. She has the best hitting percentage at .306, 7th in the conference, 4th on the team in kills. And obviously you wouldn't expect her to have that high of a number because she's trying to set others as often as possible. All right, so what they're going to do is I believe Brooklyn Vanderstelt is going to come in and replace Haley Warden. And Warden is going to go have a seat on the bench and be attended to by the training staff. So we're going to get back to action. 20-18, Mustangs with the lead. And the serve, Aubrey Beckendam to serve. Settle, back setting to Smith. That was Settle winning that joust. Back set to Child. Point goes to the Mustangs. And the Masters now lead here in game 3 by 3. Low serve picked up by Bailey. Cook popping it over, out of the net. Now the Firestorm can do nothing but pop it back over. Beckenham, a quick set to Cook. And a little dink. I think Cook was expecting the set to be a little bit higher. So she just popped it back over and found an empty spot. 4-point lead, 22-18 for the Lady Mustangs. And Haley Warden, if you are a Haley Warden fan, is ready to go once again. That's a nice hit, trying to catch the number on the outside over there. Mackenzie Warden. So Haley is back in, smiles to see her back in as Settle comes out and Kayla Heaney comes back in. 22-19 here in game 3, and Heaney to serve. Beckenham, the quick set to Cook. Jenny Thompson, back row. Emily King gets it dug out of the net by Beckenham, popped over by Cook. That's out. The hit by Mackenzie Warden. 23-19. 2 more points for the Mustangs, and this match is theirs, and they will have their first conference win. That's what they're looking for. And for Alan Vince, he is looking for his first conference win as well. As a timeout called by Jennifer Denham of Arizona Christian. Mustangs coming into this match 8-6, 0-2 in conference play. But as I mentioned, they lost to number 3 Concordia in 4 games and number 17 Vanguard in 5 games. Both of those matches were on the road. So the Mustangs showing 8-6 and 0-2, but clearly you have to believe the Mustangs are much better than that record would indicate. Their losses this year have come to Great Falls, Montana in 3 games. Number 15, Viterbo. Number 7, Midland. Number 13, Dordt College out of Iowa. So they have not backed down. Playing 5 different ranked opponents, losing to all 5, but all close matches. So that's one reason why the Mustangs getting some votes for the top 25. Coming out of the timeout, block. Child and Cook. Cook 6-1, Child 6-1. And we're at match point, 24-19, with DeAngelis to serve. Back setting to Smith. Emily Clark with the great dig, and then Beckenham was in a position to dig it out of the net, but the ball fell under the net. So the point goes to the Firestorm. As Jasmine DeMere comes into the match for the Mustangs, she's going to replace Chloe DeAngelis. And Haley Warden to serve for the Firestorm. Beckenham, back set to Child. It's good, and the Mustangs win it in 3. They take game 3, 25-20, to win this match over the Arizona Christian Firestorm. The Mustangs winning game 1, 25-19. They came from behind to win game 2, 25-23. And truth be told, they came from behind here in game 3 to win this one, 25-20. Ashley Kuhlman leading the Mustangs with 10 kills. Unofficially. 20 assists for Beckenham. I think that number is going to go up as the stats get caught up. For Arizona Christian, Mackenzie Warden with 10 kills, 15 assists for Kayla Heaney. Again, the Masters College winning their first conference match of the season, giving their head coach, Alan Vince, his first conference win as their new head coach. 3-0 over Arizona Christian. So for everyone associated with Masters College, I'm Dave Caldwell.